Hello! Well, Teens 4, welcome to the video. In this video we're going to deal with the last contents of Unit 3, the speaking part and the writing section. First, we're going to work with page 34, which is the speaking, and the speaking is about presenting a product, yes? It is also included in the file I have loaded. But well, here I'm going to deal with the practical part of the presentation of a product. So, I'm going to give you a typical presentation because then you will have to give yours, okay? So, here I'm going to deal with the key phrases that the book includes to give your presentation, yes? The key phrases are: I'd like to talk to you about, and there we include the product that we present. Let me start by showing you, and well, you show some characteristics of the product. First of all, it's, and you start mentioning, as you can see, yes, and you say something that you can see there. Another advantage is that it's also worth mentioning that, remember worth, que vale la pena mencionar. Finally, one big advantage of is, and I think you will agree that. So, I will do a typical presentation using these key phrases and using my example and these key phrases. Here you have the speaking guide to think of a product, any product, characteristics, advantages, well, different aspects similar to what I am going to say, and this is going to be your talking point number 2. So you will plan the presentation, and when you're ready, you can ask me, yes, you can ask me during the class, you can ask me during the week. When you're ready, you have the whole week to give me the presentation of the talking point in my through WhatsApp individually. Yes? So here I will give you example and the phrases, and then you prepare your version of the presentation and give it to me through WhatsApp. Yes? So let's see, let's begin. Hello, I'm Cecilia, and today I'd like to talk to you about my favorite product, the book. Any book, yes? I'm going to present a book. I think you're really going to like it. First of all, let me start showing you some great features of the book. First of all, it's light and portable. Light and portable. As you can see, I can carry it easily with one hand. It's also quite tough. If you drop it, it won't break. Some other products, in contrast, are fragile. Another advantage is that books don't require electricity or a charger. You can use them anywhere. Yes? This is different from e-readers, from tablets, which may run out of battery. It's also worth mentioning that books are very easy to share with friends. Finally, one big advantage of books is that they are cheap, or even free. If you visit a place called a library, you can borrow one for up to a month and use it at home. That's a good value. So there you have it, the book. I think you will agree it's a great product. Get yours today. Well, so that's a presentation of a product, yes? You try to sell the product showing all the positive aspects of it, okay? Well, so I repeat it once again, using key phrases and using a speaking guide, you prepare your talking point number 2. You have to use these phrases. I also use tough, fragile, well, different adjectives that you had in Unit 1, okay? And phrases from this unit. It is worth, good value, okay? Well, this is talking point 2. You have the whole week to send it to me through WhatsApp and audio message, right? And then related to this, we have the writing. In the writing, which I included in the file, but if you have the book, well, you look at it in your books, what you have are here 3 products, yes? You have, well, perfume, game, and slippers. And they tell you, who is it for, some characteristics, and, well, the verdict, yes, the person gives a verdict, whether he or she would buy it or not, or what you like or dislike about it. Yes? So it's like a recommendation in written of a product. What you have to do is to read, yes, the texts, and for homework you're going to do exercises 1, 2, and 3. Exercise 1 is answer these 3 questions about here the description of the products. Number 2 is to complete the key phrases in the way they are completed in the texts for you to understand how to use the phrases. Okay, similar to the speaking phrases, the same are some phrases that are used when you describe and recommend products in written. And number 3, here, this is important, because here we have how to use connectors, some connectors which are important to use. We're going to see this in the class. I give it to you as a homework because I believe you can do it looking at the text, but anyway, we're going to deal with it in class. The connectors you have are as well as, which is not to use and all the time, both and, also not to use and all the time, and not only but also, which is also another way to add information, not repeating the same things all over and over again. Yes, so using these connectors you have to complete the sentences. We're going to check in class exercises 1, 2, and 3, and I will tell you how to do the writing, I'm sorry. So you're not supposed to do this, you're supposed to do 1, 2, and 3. Okay? So that is for the class. And I also leave you some exercises on the use of articles and the future and the vocabulary, so as to close Unit 3. So we have a lot for this class. Yes, this week I'm sorry, but we have a lot for this class. Right? So, speaking, you have the whole week. Before the class, yes, you have these 3 exercises and the review. The review is from page 36 for the people who have the book. Yes, you can do it in the book. If you don't have the book, well, it's there in the file. Okay? Well, I hope it's been clear. I know it's more than other weeks, but well, we are closing the unit and we need to finish these things. Okay, Teens 4? Well, I will see you on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday according to your timetable, and looking forward to seeing you and closing the unit. Bye bye!